A warm welcome to all. Today we are going to discuss about methods of neutral grounding. Now, what is neutral grounding? The earthing or grounding is nothing but the connection of neutral point of the supply system to the general mass of earth in such a way that immediate discharge of electricity can take place without danger. Otherwise, connecting neutral point to earth either directly or by using some other elements such as resistance, reactance, coil, etc. is called neutral grounding. Advantages of neutral grounding. Voltages of the healthy phases do not exceed line to ground voltages. The high voltages due to arcing grounds are eliminated. Life of insulation is long. The over voltages is reduced. It provides greater safety to personnel and equipment. It provides improved service reliability. Operating and maintenance expenditures are reduced. Methods of neutral grounding. There are some 5 methods: solid or effective grounding, resistance grounding, reactance grounding, Peterson coil grounding, voltage transformer earthing. First one, solid or effective grounding. In this method of earthing, neutral is directly connected to earth by a metallic connection or a wire of negligible resistance and reactance. Because of the connection of system neutral point to earth, it always remains at earth potential at all operating conditions, and under faulty conditions, voltage of healthy phase will not exceed. Here, fault current IF completely nullified by capacitive current IC. This method is used in high voltage systems with voltages below 33 kV with total capacity not exceeding 5000 kVA for the economic reasons. Second one, resistance grounding. When the neutral point of a three-phase system is connected to earth through a resistor is called resistance grounding. The resistor may be either of wire or water column resistances for voltages of 6.6 kV and above. This method is normally adapted in systems with voltages from 2.2 kV and 33 kV with a power source capacity more than 5000 kVA. Third one, reactance grounding. In this system, a reactance is inserted between neutral and the ground. The purpose of reactance is to limit the earth fault current. In this system, instead of resistance, a reactance is connected between neutral and earth with a ratio of resistance to reactance more than 3. In addition to zero sequence impedance of the source and faulty phase up to point of fault, the fault current is dependent on reactance. Fourth one, Peterson coil or arc suppression coil or resonant grounding. It consists of a coil called Peterson coil or ground fault neutralizer or arc suppression coil whose function is to make arcing earth faults self-extinguishing, and in the case of sustained faults to reduce the earth current to low value so that system can supply power with one line earthed. Here IL equal to IC, then resultant current in the fault will be 0. This condition is known as resonant grounding. An arc suppression coil is an iron core reactor similar to oil immersed transformer connected between neutral of system and earth. This coil is provided with number of tappings so that it can be tuned with a capacitance which may vary due to varying operating conditions. As the system operation is similar to isolated neutral system, the phase to earth voltage of healthy phase is root 3 times the normal phase voltage, and the resultant capacitive current is 3 times the normal charging current of one phase. The resultant capacitive current will lead by 90° with faulty phase voltage, while the fault current lags by 90° with faulty phase voltage. Here IF equal to IC at resonance. The formula for IF equal to VPH by XL and IC equal to 3 VPH by XC. By equating the equations, the L value is 1 by 3 omega square C. Next is the advantages. The Peterson coil is completely effective in preventing any damage by an arcing ground. The Peterson coil has the advantages of ungrounded neutral systems. Next is the disadvantages. Due to varying operating conditions, the capacitance of the network changes from time to time. Therefore, inductance of Peterson coil requires readjustment. The lines should be transposed. And fifth one, voltage transformer earthing. In the system of earthing, the neutral point is earthed through a single phase voltage transformer. The system thus acts as an insulated neutral system. A very high reactance earthing is provided due to the voltage transformer. The voltage transformer shown in the figure measures the voltage so that earth fault on the system is indicated. The traveling waves passing through the machine winding are reflected through voltage transformer. A surge diverter is used between neutral and earth to avoid the rise of voltage. This is necessary in systems with operating voltages between 2.2 kV and 3.3 kV. Applications. The use of the system of neutral earthing is normally confined to generator equipments which are directly connected to step-up power transformers. Thank you.